With an incredible 32,000 colors, devastating visuals, and a powerful techno soundtrack resounding across 10 massive levels, X2 threatens to destroy the player at every press of the button.
Oh, cool. That does work as a record button. Hi! I'm using my iPad to record because I can't find the tripod for my camera. Not too long ago I did a video about this game, X2. And, this is the Japanese version. And I was looking for it on the shelf earlier and I couldn't find it because they actually spell it out, X2. I finally found it, obviously. And, Mr. Retro Dreaming, cool YouTuber, check out his channel, link in the description, made a comment, and then I was talking to him and he was saying that the PAL version is pretty easy to come by and not expensive. And I said, oh man, don't tell me that, that makes me, want to have it or whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, I can send you a copy, don't worry about it. And then we got to talking more in the PMs, and he ended up sending me some other stuff too. And then I basically had to convince him to let me send him something, but it's, I just sent him one game for the PlayStation 1 that he wanted, but just awesome. He's just like, hey man, I'll hook you up. So, yeah, he did, and that's really cool, and that's what I'm here to show you. So, the first thing, there's a note. Open me. Yeah. Here we go. I won't try to read it in a British accent. Hi Anthony, I hope you like the games I sent. Enjoy! And thank you very much for your support. All the best, Lloyd. Right, so, as I said, this is the Japanese version. It was released by Capcom. And then he sent me the PAL version. I'm starting a bit of a collection of, I don't want to get a huge ton, but I want to get shoot 'em ups and maybe a few select games that I really like on the PlayStation 1 for PAL, because I can play it. I have a PS1 and a PS3 that can play PAL PS1 games. So here's the PAL version. The cover's basically the same except it doesn't say Capcom on it. Also the box is 3 times as wide, just about. And the back, I'll show you the backs, I guess. The backs are a bit different. I don't know how well that's showing up on the camera because I can't see it right now. Yeah, and then because it's PAL, it comes with a big fat black and white. It's black and white with yellow accents manual with all these languages and stuff. But I was playing it a couple nights ago on my PS3. Great, works fine. It's interesting. I read somewhere that the Japanese version is actually easier than the PAL version, and I thought that seems odd, but it's true. It actually is. This has more continues, and the bosses don't seem like they're as hard. Could be my imagination. I don't know. But that's what he was gonna send. But then he's like, and I'll throw in a few other things. Didn't say what they were. So, pardon me for going off camera or whatever. We have PAL version of PS1 ZBS 3D/G+, which I have the Japanese version of this, and I hadn't played it for a while. I popped this sucker in. This is actually really fun, I think. I love Xevious. It's, old school goodness. One of the first scrolling shooters I ever played. Played it on an arcade machine. And yeah, so very cool to have that in the tiny PAL collection. And then he sent me this, which I had read about, but I'd never played. I can't remember. I want to say they don't have it in Japan. Maybe they do. I didn't do the research on that. But this is kind of like a... it's like an arena shooter. It's kind of similar to Geometry Wars, I guess you could say. Unfortunately, you can't use the 2 sticks. You have to use the buttons and whatnot. But I said whatnot. Anyway, he just kind of threw that in, and I got to play that. So I'll add that into the collection as well, but quite happily. And then he's like, yeah, and I'll just throw in a DS game that I think you like. Okay. And he sent me this. Some of you may remember that a while back, a version of this game, Bongayo, was one of my games I was looking for on the N64. I've since gotten it. Now I have it on the DS. And this is the American version. Not that it would matter with the DS, but... So, yeah, sweet, sweet English. This is made by Treasure. If you don't know about Bangai-O, check out some videos on YouTube. It's kind of wild and crazy. And played a bit of this. There's a lot in this game. In fact, the American version, it says exclusive, of course by that I mean North American, exclusive levels and content for North American version. So, it seems this would be the definitive version to have, and now I've got it. So thank you very much to Mr. Retro Dreaming, Lloyd. I was so excited when I got this package. Yeah, please go check out his channel. Give him some support. He puts up all kinds of different stuff. I'll just let you find out for yourself. And he's a fellow shoot 'em up fan, so that always helps. And just, yeah, I'm always enjoying getting to know more people here on YouTube, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you, and bye-bye!
Xevious 3DG Plus, the shoot 'em up to make games fans shiver! Xevious 3DG, an aerial battle on a galactic scale, taking you deeper and deeper the more you play. Using a combination of weapons, blast away wave after wave of relentless enemies in midair and on the ground. Penetrate their defenses and see if you've got what it takes to defeat the enemy once and for all. Xevious fans across the world, old and new, prepare for the greatest Xevious yet. Xevious 3DG, combined with the entire history of Xevious, including Xevious, Super Xevious, and Xevious Arrangement. That's 4 games in total, all on one value-blasting disc. Xevious 3DG Plus!